Okay, so I figure I'll do 3 poems. Cool. They're all very short. They're only about 9 minutes each. Right. Too long? Okay. So
pillowcases.
Yeah, pillowcases of poems. I got those, by the way. So I'll do 3 poems. And usually I try to do poems that kind of tie into each other. Like, one just kind of goes right into the next, and all of the ideals of the poems are just kind of, but not tonight. No. Tonight really had a hodgepodge of things. So here's how I'll do it.
Dare to be good.
This first poem is called She Smiles. She smiles.
She does.
She says, "You Africans sure are beautiful." Yes, I say, and I laugh. But you're the most beautiful of us all. God's smile must be the sun because he shines for you. And I smile for you. And the earth turns just to look at you. So for as long as you stand on her back, she will forever turn. Not fully understanding the depths of your beauty makes her blue. So she becomes a jewel in the dark sea of marbles because of you. Because you make the sun shine.
Yes.
And that is what makes God smile. She smiles.
Wow. That's a universal voice. The earth's a jewel. He just sprinkled y'all. Do it one more time. Free man ain't missing it, man.
One more time? I'll do it backwards. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so the next poem has absolutely nothing to do with that poem. And it is called, I gotta think of it first. Which one? Like, I've got 2 poems in my head to do next, and I can't do it. 1 or 2, guys. 1 or 2. 1. You gotta speak up, man. 1 seems to have won out.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Yes.
And so, number 1 is called Everyday Mississippi.
That's right.
I wrote this poem. I went to school at Mississippi State University.
Crooked love.
I went to school at Mississippi State University. I went there because they offered me money. Not like
what was you to
not like the Cam Newton thing, but like scholarship money. There's the guys here don't go there.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
They have no proof.
And there are some events happened there that I just knew never happened ever in this day and age. Right? But it's modern times. Like, who does this craziness? Like, where does this come from? This is not.
Crooked love, man.
This isn't Mississippi in 1967. This 40 years later. But apparently. And then I find out that this stuff isn't really that uncommon. It happens all over the nation and all over the world. Just bad things happen, and people are crazy, to say the least. So I wrote this poem. It's called Everyday Mississippi, and it could be called Everyday Alabama, Everyday New York, Everyday California. It could be called any of that, but I just happened to be in Mississippi when I wrote it.
That's what it is.
Looking through my mind's eye, see the ills of the world as thrills to those who breathe foul air through crooked nose. What he's going to pull next time I feel the presence. Or when a small disturbance has been reported to the police on duty calls us to wake up and take up arms and fight for what's ours, awaiting in the emergency room, only to be turned away for our people. Yes, our people. To overstand that over-complacency and overindulgence is what undermines our cause. Our children deserve the same respect as theirs and better treatment than their dog. They understand the words that are coming out of my mouth is moving. But if you didn't hear me, then you must be blind. You must be blind to the fact is, if we don't pull together, they don't have to pull us apart if our soul has been deleted, and we demand reciprocity for that. Act like there's nothing wrong before you speak out. And they'll act like you're doing wrong. They'll act like you're wrong for doing it. Finally makes sense that while we fight amongst ourselves, they steal our money and elections 2 times the brain power. 2 times the hard work and perseverance just to make it in this world is spinning fast, and we must hold on lest we perish. The thought of just one of us making it, then reaching back to pull the rest of us out of this. I can't take this no more. You got your hands around my neck, squeezing, and I can't breathe. Sigh of relief as Superman, try man, demands restitution for physical violence and lies that sodomize our mind. You now, I wasn't present, but we were all present ourselves to the wolves as sheep to be eaten, only to find that sheep also have teeth clenched, fists tight, blood boiling and racing through my being, that I am only one of many, and many are all a part of me. I can't cover my ears and be blind like you have got to be kidding me. My little brother's accused of petty theft and can't leave on a $500 bond. Together enchant all of us in todo el mundo. Todo. The world overcomes by understanding that interdependency is an atrocity until we all see eye to eye, see the ills of the world as thrills to those who breathe foul air through crooked nose, that every word that just came out of my mouth is truth, and right now is the beginning. But if you didn't hear me, then you must be blind. Everyday Mississippi.
All right.